This is a country that has basically produced over 3 million migrants. So these are young people that have very high expectations, and they try to make out for a better life, and they need all sorts of support, and this support is still I would say skated, to say the least. We need to do all of us, the whole community, working with migrants to do better, to support them, to essentially ensure that they are actually migrating safely, that they are not exploited, that they are given all the information and the services that they need, that their human rights are upheld when they get to the countries of destination, and that they can actually come back in full safety and gainfully to Nepal when the time comes. Till now, we are basically assisting a few Nepali citizens to return to Nepal. These are basically people that got stranded and needed assistance to return and reintegrate to Nepal. So our assistance to date is pretty limited. We work very closely with the civil society organization, with the NGO community, to make sure that any call for help is actually properly dealt with, and the bare necessity at least are met. But this is really far from the optimum. We would need to have, first of all, a footprint in Doha, in Qatar, to make sure that we can assist timely, with the support of also the consular authorities, those Nepali nationals who are actually in dire straits. And then we need to start a dialogue with Qatari institutions to make sure that migrants are actually assisted to be fully equipped, so that when they get to Qatar and to other countries for the matter, they are actually not subject to the risks and this exposure that as it are currently the case, so that they can become more quickly and fully gainful residents of Qatar. The World Migration Report is the flagship publication of IOM. Every year it privileges a theme. This year the theme is really migration and development. These two domains have all too often until now been moving parallel without really properly integrating each other. So we have tried to make a case for a closer integration of migration and development, to make sure that to everybody understand that migrants are actually agent or engine of development. The development, of course, is also, or lack of it rather, is also a cause of migration, often unwanted migration. But there are many ways in which migrants can contribute to the development of the community of origin, but also, more importantly, of the community of destinations. It's always difficult really to get win-win solutions and situations, but this is one of those cases where this is possible, given a lot of goodwill, investment in terms of resources and openness. The way could be discussing in bilateral and multilateral arena, what are the terms and the pros and cons of migration? For instance, let me give you an example. As you know, there are also many migrants, Nepali migrants, who travel to Southeast Asia or to the Gulf. So Nepal needs to engage these countries to promote and propose its own migrants. There is a pool of human capital of Nepal that now go wasted because it's not properly harnessed. It has to come clear to the government of Nepal that these migrants are actually not only ambassadors of Nepal, but actually valuable tool of the development. So they need to be marketed the proper way, and this can only be done through a dialogue with the country of destination. Generally, there are international fora like the, I'm thinking of the Abu Dhabi dialogue that basically bring together a country of destination. But more importantly is the country of origin and country of destination actually sit together, try to devise joint strategy to prevent the downsides of migration, including obviously exploitation, including human trafficking, that is very often one of the unwanted outcomes, but also most importantly looking at in the long term what are the benefits a country of origin can reap out of migration. I think that we have really to be smart, looking at, we all have a migrant in our communities, our family, but again, safe migration means really thinking twice, and this is especially a message to put across to the youngest generation. It's never a rose garden. Beware of false promises. But let's say each of you is a talent, each of you has something to offer. So importantly, take enough time to set up your migration project, and in particular seek assistance from people like us, from organizations and associations that are more and more vocal and capable to provide a platform, a launching pad to make sure actually that this is actually a two-way ticket, but a journey to a better life.